Hey guys, have I got a cool gadget for you? Didn't cost much off Amazon. I'm gonna tell you all about it right now. Hey guys, so what I've done here is I got on Amazon, ordered what the ad said was a digital microscope. Basically, it's a little bitty camera on a, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 foot wire that plugs into your cell phone. The end of it here has a few little adapters. It's got the USB plug, so you can plug it into your computer. And that flips up if you've got the little USB, or if you're like me, you've got the USB-C. And that just plugs over the end of it. You can take that, plug it straight into your cell phone. So you take this thing, plug it in your cell phone in the bottom, just like that. It says open the thing, you say go for it. Alright, so you can see the light on there. The light is adjusted by this little knobby thing on the wire here. You can turn it down, slowly turn it up. Now I've got a few things that we can look at with this today. I brought out a piece of styrofoam, an old penny, a shiny penny, a $20 bill, because I'm just rocking that 20 bucks. And I have a signed copy of A Man from Kansas. It's Chris Porter. He is amazing. I say amazing a lot whenever I'm talking about Chris Porter. He's awesome. He's a super cool guy. But I have a record, so we're going to look at some of this different stuff with this camera. Now it does have a little adjuster deal here, which if I turn this down, I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not. It's got a little lens cap. Pull that lens cap off, you don't need it. I don't know if you can see that thing moving in there or not. Basically, the little camera in there just moves. It just moves back and forth. That's all it does. That's how you focus the thing. But I can see on the camera or my phone here now, and I've got screen recorder going, so you guys will be able to see the same thing. I'll just bounce back and forth between looking at my ugly mug and what the camera itself is seeing. So let's start with a piece of styrofoam. Let's move the monies off the styrofoam. Put this thing on here. Turn the light up so we can see better. And now we'll bring it into focus. There we go. It's a little bit finicky. You can kind of see the focus here. It's not super bright. Maybe I should turn the brightness on my phone up. You can see a little better. And you can see all the little pieces in the styrofoam. It's kind of cool. Not as cool as I was hoping, so let's get rid of that. Foam be gone. Alright. Let's look at a couple pennies. Alright, what are we looking at here? We're looking at the back of the penny. Now, this thing is zoomed way in on here. Looking at the different parts and pieces. And look at those different notches. This is a new penny. You wouldn't know it by looking at these different grooves and whatnot, would you? let's see if we can find the year on this thing. There you go. $2019. This thing gets in pretty close. I mean, look at that. The 9 and 19. Here's the full frame on this deal. So that's kind of cool. We'll take our fancy $20 bill and we're gonna look at one of the seals on here. Now I don't know, I'm gonna try and refocus this thing. I don't know which way it needs to go to focus. Looks pretty focused, doesn't it? Now if we move around this seal, I don't know. There's a little star. I don't know, I almost think this thing zooms in. It might zoom in a little bit too far. It comes with this little stand thing here. You can kind of click it into, I guess. Let's put our bad penny down there and see if we can't focus on that now with a little more light on it. Not what I wanted to do. If you push the little button, it takes a picture. There you go. Now we're out a little bit from the 72 penny. You can see just how mangled this thing is. There's your year. So that's kind of cool. You can see the year on the penny there. And if we do the same thing to that 20, you know, not sitting it directly on it, but having it back a little ways. You know, here's some of the windows on the 20. I'm sure there's people that would know where all the hidden things are that you could find. You know, little extra things that they put on there and whatnot. Like that pattern around the 20s right there. I can't even tell that's a pattern by looking at it. Sorry if that's a bit shaky, but... So, we've looked at the 20s, moved it up close, had it sitting right on top of it. Now we've got it back a little ways. Now let's see how far, let's see if we can move it back a little bit further. See if that matters. You know, can you set this thing up so it's approximately 1 inch from it and have it actually focus then? Apparently you can. Look at that. So you can back it out a little bit. Now we can see the whole window. You know, part of the bushes. let's pull out the record and see what we can see in the grooves. Man from Kansas. Chris Porter's newest album. You got the seal of Kansas. You can kind of see in the light there, we got the different grooves. So what we're going to try and do, we're going to try and look and see what we can focus on. Now the focus on this, it would be nice if it was a little easier, not quite so dramatic. Because that's kind of cool. But we're not seeing any of the grooves, so we're going to take this thing, I'm going to put it on some of the green parts here and see if we can get it to focus in. Well, we can see in the print pretty good, but we really can't see in the grooves all that great. You can see the grooves. You can tell they're there. You can tell they're there, but you can't really tell the difference. Put Chris Porter back in his sleeve. Man from Kansas. You should totally listen to that or watch it on Netflix. But yeah, that's a few things you can do with this little digital microscope thingy. And I'll go ahead and shut off that video. But it comes with this fancy little stand here. Little adjustable stand. You can put the thing on, you can adjust the zoom with this little rotary knob here. There's a little button up here, you can take pictures with it. And it's got this little, I'm assuming it's just a dust shield that clicks in the end of it. Right there. You can kind of see that part, just a little piece of plastic that just kind of clicks in. Keeps it clean when you're not using it. But I was on Amazon the other day, just kind of perusing around, because that's typically what I do when I get bored. I get on Amazon and I see what's for sale. I found that little thing, thought it was kind of cool. Whenever I got it and got started playing with it the other night, took a picture, posted it on the socials, posted it on the Dirty Trucker 08 Facebook page, and on my Instagram, also Dirty Trucker 08, although I'm not super active on that one. And after playing with it, thought it'd be kind of cool to go ahead and do a video and show you guys. It's not very expensive. It was like 15 or 20 bucks, something like that. I don't remember exactly. Might kind of make something fun to play with for yourself. Cool little gift for somebody else. I'm not quite sure how it's going to come into play for this channel in the future, but I'm sure I'll find a use for it somewhere. Anyway, if you've made it this far in the video, go ahead and give that little thumbs up down there at the bottom. It's down there, or there. I never can remember which side it's on. Put a little thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe while you're at it. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.